There's always room for a never-failed dish in your kitchen, and today I've got one for you. We're gonna turn your kitchen into a spaghetti and meatball factory by making homemade spaghetti and, of course, my ultimate meatballs. All right, so let's start off with our fresh dough. Now, what we're gonna do first is take 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and that's gonna be the base for our recipe, and we're putting this into a standing mixer. Now, I've used a standing mixer for my entire career, and I'm telling you, this is the culinary center of the kitchen. And what we're gonna do is just season up a little bit of salt. Put that right on top, and then we're gonna crack some eggs. On top of the 2 eggs, we're gonna crack 1 more, but it's just gonna be the yolk, and that's gonna make the pasta really fresh, really bright, and very yellow. It's gonna look great. Now on top of that, we're gonna add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, and then just a little bit of water so the dough kind of folds together, and that's it. Let's start mixing. This is one of the greatest things about the standing mixer are the attachments that comes along with this. This is a pasta roller, which is going to turn our fresh pasta into lasagna sheets in 2 seconds flat. And then we've got another attachment, which is going to turn it into spaghetti. This you got to see. All right, you can't have good spaghetti, of course, without a great tomato sauce. And what we're gonna do is less better. We're gonna use a food processor to do all the chopping, all the hard work, and then that's gonna be the base for a great tomato sauce. Now I've got a Spanish onion that I'm just gonna rough chop, and also a couple cloves of garlic, and we're gonna put everything into the food processor and let that do the chopping so we can get to the tomato sauce as fast as possible. All right, so we're gonna start off our tomato sauce. So I've got a nice big heavy pot here. We're gonna put that onto the flame here, add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil right to the bottom of that, and then we're gonna saute our onions, our garlic, and our parsley. All right, now what we're gonna do is get to the meat of the whole dish, which is the ultimate meatball. We're gonna mix all this together, starting off with the pork, and then the beef, and then we're gonna take 4 slices of white bread that have been soaked in a little bit of whole milk. Then we're gonna crack an egg, a little bit of grated Parmesan cheese, and then a little bit caramelized onions, garlic, and parsley. All right, while our meatballs are starting to sear, we're gonna finish up our tomato sauce. So what we're gonna do is take the immersion blender, put it right in the sauce. This is a fantastic gadget. 2 seconds with immersion blender, and you've got a perfectly smooth sauce. All right, here is the trick. We're gonna take half of our tomato sauce, and we're gonna pour it over top of our meatballs. We're gonna roast these in the oven, in the sauce. We're gonna take some fresh mozzarella cheese, and we're just gonna shred this right on top. And we're also gonna hit it with some fresh basil. We're gonna put this into the oven, and then we are good to go. The pasta looks fantastic, guys. And what we're gonna do is hit it with our tomato sauce and put that right on top. We've got our meatballs in the oven. They've been slow cooking away in a delicious tomato sauce. Now let's piece this whole thing together. Look at this, guys. Isn't that beautiful? We're gonna put that right on top and then hit it with a couple of these beautiful meatballs. We're gonna hit it with some fresh Parmesan cheese. And I've also got a loaf of serious garlic bread. And that is how it is done. It's a spaghetti factory right in your very own house. And from my Mill Valley kitchen to yours, Macy's keeps it cooking.